Treating patients in clinical areas requires that healthcare providers have a high degree of training. There are some important considerations related to access and conduct in clinical areas that vendors follow if they're to be successful at Intermountain. The safety of patients and caregivers may depend on the cooperation and compliance of those providing products and services. Intermountain uses numerous products provided by vendors. To be used within Intermountain, new supplies or equipment must be introduced through appropriate channels outlined in Intermountain policy. Intermountain must ensure the safety and sterility of used products. Vendors should never open the sterile products or perform patient care-related activities. The removals of equipment and supplies from Intermountain also have set protocols. Vendors are required to remove surgical scrubs after completion of their services. Intermountain scrubs are not permitted to be worn by vendors outside of the hospital. Refer to the vendor access policy for these instructions. Samples provided within Intermountain must follow the Medicare reporting guidelines. The protection of patients is a high priority. Vendors are expected to know and strictly follow infection control and patient safety practices. Working within Intermountain facilities, it is likely that you will encounter patients and information related to their care. Inappropriate sharing of protected health information or taking pictures of patients without written authorization is a breach of policy and law. Respecting a patient's dignity is always the right thing to do. Vendor presence within clinical or surgical care areas is tightly controlled. Vendors will be permitted access to these areas on a case-by-case basis. Intermountain is committed to providing exceptional health care. We are a critical piece to providing this level of care. These policies and procedures are in place to protect both the patients and ourselves. For further information, please refer to a supply chain or other appropriate Intermountain representative.